Thank you, Tasos, for accepting to take this interview with me.
Thank you for having me.
So, first of all, what's your position in Para Bellum Wargames?
Currently, I'm a Conquest relationship manager. I'm think a bit something between marketing and sales.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And let's say, from what I've heard, the history of Para Bellum Wargames is something like a group of friends that have a fantastic idea, are really passionate about what they do, and then they decide to actually take that step and make it happen. How would that happen? Were you involved at the time?
No, I was involved. I'm only 1 year in the company, but I heard the story countless times, so I can fill you in.
Thank you.
Stavros and Leandros. Stavros is the founder, Leandros is the community manager right now, along with some other people. We're very passionate war gamers. They played whatever you want to think about, mostly rack and file games though. So along the years, a gap came in the rack and file system as we know.
Yeah.
So they decided to make something more modern, more approachable, something to bring an old system to 2020.
Yes.
So yeah, they started working on it behind the scenes for around 5 years. And 3 years ago, we launched the last Argument of Kings.
3 years ago.
Yeah,
That's good. Okay.
And we want to expand it to much more than just a rank and file game.
Okay.
We released a year later our First Blood system, which is using the same miniatures. We have both a rank and file game and a skills game.
Yes.
And we want in the future to expand that even more, maybe into war games, maybe do something.
That's cool.
Something much different than we have now.
So is it true that something is moving on the background about First Blood? Is it gonna change? Can you spoil something about what changes are we expecting to see in the future for First Blood?
I can't say much because it's still in the testing phase, but I can tell you that the way you position your models and what weapons they carry will be much more important.
Right, that's good.
So you will see a lot of formations in First Blood.
Okay.
Formations that will matter in the rules.
Okay.
That's all I can say for now.
That's good, that's enough. And so it looks like it was there since the very first moment. So First Blood was in the mind of people that developed the system because the round bases were there.
Exactly.
Yeah. So is that the way it happened? So do you actually think at the time we're gonna develop the system in a way to allow players to have both combination of the system?
We wanted. We don't want to. How can I say this? Restrain the player. We wanted to have as many options as we want. So that's why both the rules are free. That's why every update will always be free.
That's really cool.
That's why we use the round bases along with the score ones.
Yeah.
So he doesn't make. We don't want him to make him feel that he only has one option.
Yes. And so what about? I think I already heard the story, but I'm curious to hear it from you. What's the story beyond the scale of the models, which is bigger than usual, than the standard?
Yeah, we were testing some things, and some of the models became bigger, and we liked them.
Okay.
So we stuck to that because it's more impressive to see on the table.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's easier to paint.
Yes.
And nowadays, no miniature war game is 28 millimeters anymore.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, some of the models are even bigger than ours that come out.
Yeah, true. It's definitely impressive decision because you kind of standing your path in the market, so it's really interesting. That's good. Okay. So what else we can tell about Conquest and what do you forecast for the future? I don't know. How do you see Conquest and Para Bellum Wargames in few years? What could you expect?
We definitely have a lot of plans planned for the next year. I can't tell you much more further than that.
Okay.
But for next year, we will release our fifth faction.
Okay.
The Old Dominion.
Yeah, that would be it. I really know many people, and my follower will know that they all expecting the Old Dominion to come out because it's really cool faction.
We recently teased them a little bit in an interview with one of our sculptors.
Okay.
but you can expect something between Roman legions and Byzantium Orthodox Church themes to blend in together with undead.
Oh, that's so cool.
So yeah, and
I think that's the reason why Italian is waiting for it.
And don't expect a classic horde undead faction.
Okay.
This is a very elite army.
Nice.
Few models, very strong, and the more they die, they become more strong.
Wow.
So yeah.
Nice. That's good to hear. Okay. And do we have an idea about when this is going to be released next year?
We have in 15th of December, happy hour, we will show you a lot of stuff.
Okay.
But we expect them to be released late February, maybe March, somewhere around there.
Okay. Okay. So many models in the army list are not yet released. But have you been able to play test them, or have you been trying and engage with the community? Do you think someone is already proxying it? Okay, that's good. And what do you think? How long is going to take to actually fill the rank of the other, or the well-known and established faction like the Spire and the 100 Kingdoms?
We are almost done from the schedule. Next year's schedule, we are almost done with some of the factions.
Okay.
There will be very few stuff left to release. We try to release them as fast as we can, and the hardest part is releasing a very balanced early models.
Okay.
So the Old Dominion will have a lot more than usually.
Okay.
Expect not just like the release of the Quadroon. There will be many more options.
Okay.
So yeah, I think 100 Kingdoms, the first 3 to 4 factions will be completed in the next 2 years max.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And so let's say we are close to the end of this interview, and I'm really curious. What does it take to a company, or at least a group of nice guys and passionate about the hobby, to actually move a dream into reality like Para Bellum did?
Well, you need to have a lot of people with the right skills, a little bit of luck, and resources, and a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
And you need to play a lot of games. Just playing one game doesn't cut it.
Definitely.
Let me tell you, guys in the office, we in our Discord people fight about the other games, but our guys in the office, we play a lot of games.
Yeah.
If you don't play a lot of games, you don't know how to make a great game.
That's the thing.
Because you have your mind's only one way. You have to see everything.
Yeah. I think that's what bigger companies are lacking at the moment. They don't actually play what they make.
And nowadays we're so busy, we have a lot of hard time. We try to play more and play test more, but it's not always easy.
I know.
So you'll need to always have time to play.
I know.
And,
go ahead. Yeah.
Also, I want to thank you for translating our rules in Italian, by the way.
Yeah.
You can see your name inside.
Yeah, I actually really appreciate the Para Bellum Wargames gave me this opportunity, which is big things for me. And this is just the confirmation for players and other passionate guy that loves massive battle games, that this game is ready to be played in Italian as well. And I think everything is in the right position now. And I want to thank you to have been able to come over in Italy on this Milano Wargame event.
Thank you for having me. And these two are a gift from us to you. 2 of your subscribers will win one of it.
Oh, nice. Okay. So, yeah. Thank you, Para Bellum Wargames. Thank you, Tasos.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.